Hey, welcome to Season 3 of The Sales Factory. I'm your host, Coach Carroll. I hope this audio finds you doing well, no matter where you're at in the world. I know we are expanding our listener base every single day, and I'm grateful and honored that you would invest your time with me and allow me to pour some knowledge into your business. It's my goal to help entrepreneurs all around the world, and the podcast is just one of our ways that we do that. Also provide coaching and consulting and speaking, but the podcast is an awesome way for you to get granular tactics so that you can implement them and grow your business so that you can live out your dreams and work more efficiently. So without further ado, here's this episode of The Sales Factory. The famous 19th century German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer said that all truth passed through three stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently oppressed. Third, it's accepted as self-evident. Hey, Coach Carroll here. Welcome back to the Sales Factory podcast. Today we're going to be talking about your laughing hyenas. Yes, the people that are the naysayers. Hip-hop culture, we call them the haters, right? These are the people that you have to identify. Too often I see people, they try to go after their goals, they set these big goals, and they don't identify who their laughing hyenas are. These are the people that are going to do just what my man Arthur said here, right? They're going to tell you that you're ridiculous, right? When your new idea comes up or this concept or this business strategy that you have, it sounds so crazy and absurd to them that they're going to ridicule you for it, and you need to be prepared for that. People can't understand the capacity of your mind. The people can't understand that you have the drive and the ambition and the tenacity to go out there and make something happen for yourself. And so what will happen is these people, the laughing hyenas is what I'm going to call them, right? Is they're going to be kind of creeping around the corners. And so what I want you to do is to be prepared for this, right? A lot of people give up on their goals right there in that first stage when they're being ridiculed. You know, when I started my first business, my chemistry teacher, she told me, she's like, DJ, you'll never be as successful trying to be an entrepreneur as if you just went out and got a job, went to college, got your degree, and got a job being a chemical engineer. You just have to understand that this is going to happen. And for you to think it's not going to happen will put you at a disadvantage, right? I want you to be prepared because success goes to those who are most prepared. And so understand that in the first stages of you getting off the ground and launching, and this is any new business, any new idea. Maybe you've been in business 20 years, but you're about to launch a new service or a new product, or you've got to pitch a new idea to investors. You have to understand that you're going to be met with ridicule. People just don't understand it, right? They can't see how it fits into their life, so they're simply going to laugh you off. That's why we call them the laughing hyenas. They're going to laugh at you. When I started my business in high school, I had friends that came up and they're like, dude, you're killing me. Like, you're wearing your work boots to school. You're wearing this, this cheap t-shirt that you go out and mow grass in for half a day. And literally they would laugh at me because they didn't get it. They didn't see the vision, right? Stage 2 is they're going to try to talk you out of it, right? After they're done laughing, now they're like, this guy's really serious. This guy's really trying to go on and actually make this thing happen, right? And after your new idea or your concept or your product or your service or your idea, after you've gotten past that first stage, here's what happens. People start worrying, right? Because success does a funny thing. It creates a mirror, and people will look at you and they will see their own failures, their own shortcomings. They'll remember the time that they had that crazy idea and they gave up on it, right? You didn't give up on it. So then the crazy idea stays and you keep persisting forward. You keep moving because you can't stop, right? Like there is nowhere to sit down on the path to success. you have to understand that you're going to be met with opposition from these laughing hyenas, right? A few of them might be okay, right? A few of them might switch, but keep your eye out, because in my experience, I've had a lot of people that were my first stage laughing hyenas that were picking on me. They try to come back around when things start working, right? It's like that old saying, like when your haters start asking for a job, or like when they start trying to flip and hop on the other side of the fence. Just be wary of that, right? I'm trying to give you advice that will keep your head in the game. Listen, most of the people are just gonna simply come out and resist whatever you're trying to do. I don't know why it is that way. I wish human nature was different, but that's just the way it is. And I think it's because when you challenge the status quo, right, which is what a hunter does, right? They go out and they challenge the status quo. If you can do that, you're going to get ridiculed, and you're going to be met with lots of opposition. But check this out. If you can stick in it and go through all three stages, right, and you can get to that last stage where it says, man, this stuff is self-evident. Like, this guy's not going to lose. He's not going to give up. He's going to stay in the woods until he finds something to kill and drag home and eat. Like, giving up is not an option for this person. Then there's just so much evidence that supports your idea, your product, your service. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I hate to tell you I told you so, but I told you so. When you get to that stage, now you're going to be starting to flirt with the bottom levels of the mainstream. Now you're going to really be picking up that momentum. And listen, it's different from everyone. Like, it might take you 18 months. It might take you 18 years. But you have to understand that the only way to get the majority of people to support what you're doing, or to support a product or a service or an idea, is just to continually chip away at the block of stone. You just have to grind it out every day. And that's what I talk about when I talk about the grind, right? Like, that's what the grind is. The grind is doing the hard shit, the stuff that you don't want to do. It's about going out there and making it past that first stage of ridicule, making it past that second stage of opposition, and getting to that third level to where you're looking at your laughing hyenas and they're going, whoa, they really did that. They didn't believe in you, right? And I talk about that earlier in the book. Like, you have to understand that when you are on something, like when your mindset is at a certain place and you are so sold on your idea that nothing can happen, nobody can make you give up. Not your distant friends, sure as hell not the public, not even your spouse, your immediate family, your parents. Nobody can talk you out of that dream. Look for those laughing hyenas. Figure out who they are. Be prepared to get some ridicule, be met with some opposition, but also be willing to have the audacity to carry it through and make sure that it comes out on the backside as self-evident. Hey, it's Coach Carroll. Thanks so much for listening in to the Sales Factory podcast. Congratulations, you made it through another episode and you didn't fall asleep. No, just kidding. I hope you're really enjoying this. I enjoy putting this together for you, and it really helps me fulfill my purpose in life and to contribute back to entrepreneurs just like myself. So if you got any value out of this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and please leave us a review. It'll help us to reach more people, which is awesome, because the more people we can help, the better off, right? And just want to say again, congratulations. I honor your commitment to grow as a person, to grow as an entrepreneur, so that you can provide for your family and for your own dreams and your community. And until next time, here's to your success.